Welcome to X to Interact. Welcome everyone to episode 41 of X to Interact. We've got a special guest today, and the episode topic is predictions for 2022. Now, this can be any predictions, big or small, gaming or not. We're just going to go and have fun with it. But first, I wanted to introduce our guest here, the nanobiologist, a.k.a. Mick. How's it going, man?
Going pretty well. It's a nice Sunday morning here. Just really got up a couple minutes ago. Took care of the dogs. Got a nice cup of coffee going. Can't complain.
Nice. We're also here with Eric.
Hey, it's cold out here today.
I agree.
Yeah.
Don't think it's gonna get any better tomorrow either. That's for sure.
We also have the regular hosts, Gaff and Sam.
Whoa, hold up! You
Hello.
call me not a regular host?
Oh.
All right, I see how it is.
You're in and out, you know. Slip of the tongue.
Yeah, I don't know that Eric's missed an episode.
I don't think he has.
There's a few I know I missed.
No, he has.
Yeah.
Oh, he has.
Yeah. Aside from that, I want to get into kind of what we've been doing this week or what we've been playing. Kind of your choice. You guys want to take like a minute or so to go over it. As always, I defer to the guest first. So, what have you been up to, Mick?
I've been playing some games that I can't talk about, which has been pretty fun. But it also sucks because I want to talk about them.
Damn.
Like that's the worst part about, like, it's cool playing embargo games, but the worst part about playing embargo games is you can't talk about them.
Yeah.
And so my voice immediately gets lost in all the fury whenever the embargo's up.
Sure.
But yeah, I've been playing games a lot, working on my own personal content on TikTok, just doing that grind right now.
Yeah, and
Nice.
and where can people find you on TikTok?
I
guess
am
other-
Nanos.
Sorry, other social media stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, Twitter, it's TheNanoBiologist, but everywhere else, it's Nanosecond Gaming. Like on YouTube, TikTok. I think it's the only two that I have it like that. But yeah, that's really where all my content goes right now.
You on TikTok? Are you doing like the Busset challenge or educational?
Surprisingly, no. I don't think anybody wants to see me do that challenge, but I do a lot of gaming content on there, like adapting game news, so it's being portrayed in less than a minute. I do game reviews for that stuff as well, which has been really interesting to make a game review last less than a minute and also make it sound cohesive and coherent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We are also trying to do gaming news under a minute, and that is very tough to do.
Yes, it is exhausting sometimes because you can't fit everything in there. So you have to rely on, your description bubble or your comment section to add just a little bit more information to finally make it sound complete.
Yeah, there's not room for detail, but unfortunately, people's attention spans kind of don't care. So
No, not at all.
What have you been playing other than embargo games? Just embargo games, or
A crap ton of Final Fantasy 14.
Hey,
Yeah.
my
Have
man
you-
here.
have you played?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Yeah, last week I just burned through all of Endwalker, so I'm finally current. I'm trying to level up at least 4 other jobs on the side now, like Red Mage, Reaper, Warrior, and White Mage. So just juggling every single job as possible right now.
Yeah, nice. I finished Endwalker like that same week that it came out. I had my COVID shot, booster shot there. So it was nice for me to just like stay home and not have to worry about anything, just but playing. I haven't played in these past few weeks. I've done the raid like twice. I have to get back to it, but I've leveled up Paladin to max. Dark Knight is at max now. Working in my Gunbreaker, even though I really don't use Gunbreaker that much. But after that, I'm gonna go to my Dancer and then Red Mage. I'm trying to get all like the roles done so I can do the role quests and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I leveled first as Astrologian, and whenever I play an MMO, I stick to a healer normally. So doing anything outside of a healer role is brand new to me at this point.
Oh yeah.
But it's been fun playing all these different classes and how fleshed out they are. The only issue is when you switch to one of these classes, because they start at level 60, 70 sometimes, you have all their actions. So you have to figure out how to prioritize them on the fly or go to super low level dungeon and learn that way.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do. I go to like either like Palace of the Dead, just like learn real quick there and stuff like that. I did have a scholar leveled up, but ever since they did the rework, I'm like, I don't know how scholar works anymore. So I'm
Oh,
looking.
they're shield class now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm looking at Sage because that Sage looks interesting. But from everything I've heard, they sounds like a little complicated, but I'm gonna get to Sage after I get all my other classes all leveled up. So can't wait for that. I know they're eventually gonna have like some more news on 6.1, so I'm looking forward to that as well. See where the story goes
Yeah.
from here.
Plus, they finally are opening it back up for people to buy the game again after
Yeah.
a month. And
Yep,
they're
they're doing.
expanding the servers by a lot, which is really cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good news, honestly, because they needed it, especially with the boom in popularity
Mhm.
and the wane in WoW. So,
Yeah, Steven, when are you gonna join us? Come on, man.
oh, dude, if I didn't have 7 trillion other games to dedicate to, sure, totally. Yeah, I don't know, man. MMOs just aren't my bag lately, except for Destiny, which is just the one and only one I can commit to. So, I even tried ESO, and I fell off, but I'm playing it in and out. I don't know. I still enjoy that game. Um, yeah, I want to go to you though, Eric. What have you been playing?
So this week, not really too much. I know me and Sam did a stream on what was it, Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We were playing Overcooked All You Can Eat, and let me tell you, that game was fucking hectic. That ramped up so fast as we were going through the levels, and we were trying to 3-star all of them, so we had to replay some of them. And that one where the moving trucks, oh my god, you saw it, Steven. We were
That
there
was
for like a good
awful.
hour, maybe hour and a half. It was terrible.
Yeah, imagine
I-
imagine all those levels, Eric, with 4 people. Because
Oh.
I've played that entire game with 4 people. It is chaos, utter chaos.
You have to have
Especially when
someone
all 4 of those
directing.
people have been drinking a little bit. Oh man, it's crazy.
I feel like when you play those games, you have to have a director like coordinating what
Yeah.
all the people are doing.
No, yeah. When me and my friends played in college, we got in trouble for being too loud in our dorm room. But like, there were 5. I think there were 5 or 6 of us, and so one person that wasn't playing would always be like yelling what orders we need, and then everybody would follow their instructions. It was like a real kitchen. It was crazy.
I make pizza for a living.
I do. Well, I've been doing that for a long time, so longer
Yeah.
than played Overcooked.
For sure. I've also been playing a little bit of Final Fantasy 13, just like a little update on that. Finally got past where I got stuck the last time I played. It was, I believe, chapter 9. And so I think I'm going to beat the game. It's just taking me a little while because I've been busy lately, so I haven't had really much time to play. But yeah, looking forward to that because I really want to go back and play 10 too. Because Mick, my story with Final Fantasy 13 is a weird one because I played 13 2 on PlayStation Now first. And I enjoyed that a lot.
What?
Yeah. And then I played like
So-
Lightning Returns on PC. Didn't really beat that, and now I'm going back to 13.
Hold on. So you started Final Fantasy 13, one of the better Final Fantasy games, with 13 too.
Yes, on PlayStation Now to be precise.
So while streaming it,
Yes.
Jesus.
I did eventually go back to play 13 on PlayStation Now, but I never beat it because I got stuck on chapter 9. But now I'm
did you watch did you watch the
yeah.
speedrun that they did on AGDQ?
I saw glimpses of it and it is insane.
Yeah, they're playing a whole different game.
Yeah.
I couldn't beat the final boss of 13, but holy shit, watching them actually do what they did. Hopefully took some lessons, like learned something from them because they
Yeah.
taught so much about how to accurately play that game and actually play it so you can abuse every single system that they have in there.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing I took out of it was like how important equipment is. Like it's important to every RPG, but it's like different in 13 because you had to upgrade it constantly. And I didn't know how the upgrading system works until I saw that run, and I'm like, oh, okay, so now I understand how it works. And
Right?
it's been a lot easier now.
Just a touch on AGDQ. They reached like over $3 million in donations. That was really cool last night.
Yeah.
And some
you
of the
see
shit
that
Watching that live was
Sekiro-
amazing.
Did you see that
Yeah.
Sekiro blind folded run yesterday?
Oh my god, that was so cool.
That's insane.
It was also demoralizing as hell.
Yeah.
Realizing how many hours one of us, like we all probably spent on some of those bosses, and he did it first try blindfolded.
Just over 2 hours he finished.
Just over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't understand how these guys do it. They have to put in a lot of hours probably to do that, and I commend them for that. But yeah, back to 13. So I beat the last thing I remember was beating Bahamut, which took a little while because that was a hard fight as well. But other than that, yeah, just 13 and then Overcooked. Once I finish 13, I want to go to 13 too because I remember enjoying that game a lot.
Okay.
Yep. All on the Xbox, by the way, with that 13's not FPS boosted, but I know 13.2 is, and so I'm looking forward to that in 60 frames.
Gaff, what have you been doing / playing?
Like Halo, man. You can just skip me. You skip me every week.
It's okay. It's okay to skip for Halo, man.
Level 92 Battle Pass. I'm waiting for the event, which happens on the 18th. Cyber Showdown. I can get my pink skin and my mohawk.
What do you think the new mode's going to be when that releases?
According to the leaks, I mean, it's either there's a choice from like King of the Hill, Extraction. I don't think it'll be Infection. But I'm super down for a new mode.
I want Infection so badly.
God, so do I.
Played the hell out of it in Reach.
Such a fun
I'm with you.
mode.
May have to wait for like Halloween. I don't know, man.
Have you spent
Yeah.
any money on the multiplayer, Gaff?
Just the battle pass. I have not
the battle
spent
pass.
any money, but
Nice.
343 they did say they're gonna adjust the shop prices this week. So I'm praying they'll get their heads out of their asses and reduce it.
I want to get my hands on the cat ears. But I don't know if I want to pay the price for them, to be honest.
There's
Yeah,
cat
me too.
ears?
Yeah, for your helmet.
They're popping off. I also mentioned I've been playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist on the Switch because
Yo, you have it on Switch? Hold up. Yo, we got a battle sometime.
Yo, that's
yeah,
what's up.
dude. I built my dream deck in that game because I can't afford it in real life, and just like learning how it works. It's been fun.
Yo, I'm hoping Master Duel is good.
Oh man,
That's all I hope.
yeah, I've been keeping up with the videos for that. I'm optimistic. That's it for me.
Before we go further, I think Sam froze a little bit.
Oh, no,
Okay,
he's
he's back. Sam, are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to tell us
It doesn't
about
look
your
like they're recording myself. What's that? Yeah, what I did. I've had a good week when it comes to video games, all right? So I've been playing Dragon Age when I can, when, friend of the show, OMGesus, doesn't ask me to play a multiplayer game at night. And those multiplayer games this week have been fantastic. Deep Rock Galactic, that game is so good. Oh my god, that game is so much fun. Just all the different jobs, the different environments. Found out you can ride, you can like grab onto manta rays, flying manta rays, and ride them.
What?
So sick. Yeah, there's like one of the like levels, biomes, has flying manta rays, and you can ride them so you can get up to higher areas of the map. It was sick. Other than that, another multiplayer game, Ember. Holy shit, that game is so
Jesus,
fun. Just beat your firefighter team of up to 4. Haven't gotten 4 yet. Played with 3 people though. That game is so much fun. Just completing different jobs. Whether it's saving people or destroying the building or whatnot. And then what was the other multiplayer? Oh, Spelunky 2. I really don't want to talk about it. Other than that, OMGesus is a murderer.
Just straight cold murdered us.
But yeah, I feel like that game is not for me. And it was way too chaotic for to have multiple people just whipping each other. I feel like there was another multiplayer game, but maybe not. Oh god, I tried Crucis,
Oh, the new Game
Yeah.
Pass early access game.
yeah,
Yeah.
not good. It feels like there's no jump, or is there a jump? There might be a jump, but there's no run. Like the guns you don't feel anything when you shoot the guns. Like they just kind of feel like all feel the same essentially. Yeah, and it's just hordes of enemies, and they come out of nowhere. I don't know. It wasn't a good time. We we ended up playing like two levels, and I ended up we were paired with a rando because there's like teams of 4, and then you get paired with a rando if you only have 3, and it was 3 of us, and then we got a rando, and by the end the rando was like kept dying and going ahead of us, and so we ended up getting to a break point where I just started shooting. The 3 of us just teamed up and killed the rando and then left. That game was not a good time. Would not recommend. Not as good as Ember and Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, that's been my week. I've been trying to play Dragon Age, but like I said, I've been pulled away by these multiplayer games, which is not usually the case for me. Usually I would commit to the Dragon Age grind.
Yeah, I guess I'll go. Much like Sam here, I've been playing the multiplayer games, get roped in, and Ember, I want to say the best part about that is the hub. Yeah.
The hub is great.
It's like chaos and good chaos otherwise, because you can manage it with some cool upgrades. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
The things you can do, I don't know what the fuck the ice gun is for, to be honest. It felt like it didn't have much use other than making...
Maybe you can freeze a grease fire?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll have to figure that
Game's
out.
got weird
play around
rules.
with it more. But the stacking like trampolines, extra bouncy trampolines, and basketballs and human corpses apparently. Yeah. A lot of fun there. Deep Rock Galactic, I suck at building, so maybe the engineer is not my best class I should be picking, because I can't build a staircase around a mushroom. A spiral staircase, mind you.
Was the worst staircase I've ever seen. I don't even know how you used it.
Don't worry about it, man.
I had to dig my way up because you couldn't make a staircase.
We got up there. It's fun.
It worked out in the end, yeah.
Other than that, I've been trying my fucking best to work my way through a Renegade playthrough on Mass Effect. I made the mistake of starting it on a stream, which I think might be to my downfall, because I don't know if I want to stream that game as long as it is in its entirety through the Renegade, because I want to play it,
Correct.
but I don't also always want to stream, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I've been pulling back the temptation to play that game more on my own, because I do want to get through the Renegade playthrough on stream, so I do plan on doing that still, but I think you just have to do a little more coordination there. But yeah, other than that, I think I've been playing some more Loop Hero. That game continues to be addicting. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I don't know if anyone else...
How is that? I watched Markiplier play that.
So, it's buggy as fuck.
Yeah, saw that.
And however, it's a great game if you can get past that. It's a more fleshed out game for sure than the original series or even the custom night and things like that. So there's a lot more moving pieces, so and maybe I guess that's why they're running into a lot more bugs, but there's a lot to manage, and it can get very stressful as you're playing through. I guess sort of like any other Five Nights at Freddy's, but yeah, if my 10-year-old son can beat it, I hope that I can. So I'll say that. I really enjoy the cast of characters, and like there's a meme going around about Gregory and Freddy, because Freddy is like he's like your companion, he walks you through it kind of thing. So I don't know. It's terrifying in some parts, and then it's campy in a lot of other parts, which I kind of enjoy. So, yeah, that's been my week. I played a little Minecraft, but I don't know if that's really anything to talk about or go on. But yeah, and with that, let's close off this section. I want to get into our predictions for 2022 now that the dust is almost settled from 2021 for all the game of the year stuff. And what a wild year 2021 was for games alone. I think 2022 is going to be another banger of a year, especially with what's coming out. We just did our Fantasy Critic League, if you missed it, but
Yeah, someone over there voted MLB for their first pick. You should go check it out.
Yeah, you guys are all. You guys are. Let me drop some knowledge on you guys. You guys made a mistake on that yearly release. All right, I looked up the Open Critic scores of F1.
Oh my god,
the racing games. I think they get like 90s, like at least 80s, 80 like mid 80s plus. I was like, oh my god. So I went in, bidded $1 on that, got it. Bidded $1 on Bayonetta 3, got it. Bidded $1 on the Cuphead DLC, got it. I think there was one more, but I can't remember.
DLC?
Yeah,
nope.
Someone did.
A banger.
Yeah. I just I went in there and bidded on some games that I wanted to pick up right after the draft, and
I think we should turn on public bidding because I don't like all this secret bidding that Sam just did.
I don't even know what that is. What
you can. There's a setting where you can make it so everyone knows.
Well, I like this private bidding where I got away with it.
I'm sure. You little rat over there, dude. He's like, by the way, right after the podcast.
I can't remember if anybody picked Harry Potter, but you might want to drop that one because it sounds like it's not coming out this year.
No. There's no indication. I'm keeping it.
All right.
I've not heard anything.
I don't know. Stalker 2 got delayed. That sounds like it's gonna get. I don't believe in that December.
All right, let's get into these
I'm gonna be honest.
Anyway, Steven, what's going on in 2022?
Yeah,
what are we doing?
2022. We've got Horizon. We've got God of War. We've got some really big hits coming. And also we've got some crazy things going on IRL. So, I'm hoping we can leave our houses more degree than we have the past 2 fucking years. Christ almighty. But yeah, I don't know. These are our 2022 predictions. I think I'm going to go around. We each have about 5 predictions. You can do more or less, and we'll just kind of, I don't know. I'm just going to go alphabetically. So that would be Eric. You're first.
Me, yes. All right, let's see. Which one do I want to pick first? You know what? I'm going to go with my number 3 one just because I feel like we got to get news on this eventually. The next Kingdom Hearts game. It'll be announced. And I think it'll either star Riku or Yozora as the main character. And you're going to be searching for Sora within the Quadratum. How big the Quadratum is going to be, I don't really know. But we're going to see that this year. And I feel like in a trailer or something or a press release, they're going to be like, this is the official start of the next saga in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Just silence.
Yeah.
I played through the mainline Kingdom Hearts games. I didn't understand like half of what you just said to me.
What's the quadratic?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
It's quadrilateral.
So first, did you play the DLC for 3? I don't think you
No, I haven't
did,
yet.
Right?
No,
did you play Melody of Memory, the rhythm game?
Do you think I invested in Melody of Memory? Of course not.
That game was actually really good.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
I'm not into rhythm games.
Well,
I gave it a 9.
I'm sure it was good.
maybe that's why you're
My
a little
brother
confused.
loved it.
That's all I'm going to say.
All right,
maybe go look
fair
at some cutscenes. Because they go. I'm saying you saw Kingdom Hearts was going places. It goes places with the DLC and Melody of Memory.
I hope this happens, Eric. I hope the next Kingdom Hearts game is announced.
Hey, it's the anniversary coming up. They gotta have something big.
They gotta do something.
Yeah, Zelda's
I'm
anniversary
excited.
came and went.
Kingdom Hearts
You know what happened?
NFTs.
You know what happened
No,
with them?
you wanna
Please,
backtrack
God,
that?
no.
You want to backtrack that?
You wanna backtrack that real quick?
I don't
Yeah, that's the
want
big
it.
problem
I'm just
with,
saying. I wouldn't be surprised.
with Kingdom Hearts, man, is like, hey, have you played this game? That's why you don't understand what's going on. It's like, well, do I need to play everything then?
Yeah, it's just like the MCU.
Just because there's
Yeah.
not an actual number next to a title doesn't mean it's not a mainline game of Kingdom
No.
Hearts.
Exactly.
I know.
This man knows
it's-
what he's talking about.
deceptive. It's deceptive because
It
you have
is.
the main line, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have 3-hour explainer videos, and then I still don't understand.
It's true.
And that's probably on me, and I'll take that.
It helps if
so
you've
Eric's-
been following along with it over the years. But like it's better now that it's all on like one console, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty accessible now.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
So Eric's first prediction, Kingdom Hearts will get announced, a new one. And
Well, I
we
mean, that's
move
obvious.
to-
I think more is just that Riku or Yozora will be the main protagonist is my big one.
Okay, that's the specific. Okay.
That's a specific one right there.
Just I want them to give us a Treasure Planet world, please. For the
Oh,
love
that
of
was
Treasure
so
Planet.
Okay, that would be really cool.
Please.
I would.
That would be sick. Is Treasure Planet Disney? I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, sick.
it almost bankrupted Disney.
Man, I thought that was like DreamWorks.
it was all
or something.
hand drawn, right?
God.
No,
What
it was like
movie?
it was them really pushing for computer animation back then, and back then it was so expensive to do, so they
Yeah.
spent way too much money on it, and they did not get the money that they thought they would get.
Great movie. Underrated.
Yeah,
Absolutely underrated.
Yeah.
super, yeah, awesome movie.
Most movies during
Um,
that generation were underrated. Brother Bear, Atlantis.
Oh my
Oh my
God,
God,
Brother
Brother
Bear. I watched that recently. It is great.
It's so good. People shit on it all the time.
Yeah, I know. Makes no sense to me. I think Gaff's
what's your
next if we're
first
going alphabetical.
prediction? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only person here that does not know Kingdom Hearts at all. Feel alone.
Hey, you want to do a stream with me? I'll guide you through it.
No.
Don't make your heart
Um,
being your guiding key.
Exactly. There you go.
My first prediction's gonna be a bit of a downer. I'm going a bit of a nihilist route
Ooh.
here. My first prediction for 2022: Bobby Kotick does not resign as CEO. Role does not change whatsoever, and will issue another apology by the end of the year. I hope I'm wrong, but
Yeah,
how the world is, it's probably
Boy,
the status
that-
quo probably won't change.
that got depressing fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. I thought I was negative, man.
I'm gonna
I want
break
those
my rule
points.
set here, and because mine relates to that one of my predictions is Bobby Kotick is pressured enough to step down, and we'll see more of his specific role in the toxicity. Those were my kickers for that. I just wanted to get it out of the way because, yeah,
That first
good luck.
part's not that negative, but then you brought it back around to the second part.
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, it's realistic. You know, I gotta be realistic
Mhm.
with it.
Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. I hope Steven, I hope you get the points for that.
Me too, man. I really do. So it's gonna be you, Mick. You're next.
Live 5 will finally be announced.
Son of a
October.
bitch. That's my prediction.
Hold on.
He has to figure
Oh
in.
man.
Oh no.
You want to challenge me on this?
Oh, that's bigger than Steven.
I don't want to challenge you. I don't want to challenge you. I don't have that. Damn it.
Came prepared.
Do you see the
We're gonna have
thing
like a pop
behind me?
Funko.
Oh my God, that is
Oh,
so
I
sick.
see,
I
yeah,
want that
actually.
cane so bad.
Kane and the Thetis Raccoonus.
Oh God, I didn't even
Live 5
see
comes
that.
out.
Dude, what
Man,
was
I'm
that whole
jealous
thing
now.
about Game Awards, man? What the fuck?
Yeah. What the actual hell?
What?
Friggin- Jeff Keighley
the
tweeted a gif
mischievous
of a raccoon.
I did not see that. I was at the Game Awards, so I didn't see any of that.
So yeah,
But that's a letdown.
so that was
Yeah.
my prediction. Was Sly 5 was going to be announced as well at the Game Awards. I was hoping for redemption for Jeff Keighley since he
To bring him back
tweeted a
in-
raccoon.
Well, that's not
That's
the only
upsetting.
troll that happened at the Game Awards. He had like the whole like that game made by ex Silent Hill devs.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
A game brought to you by Silent Hill developers.
Mm.
Yo, if you saw our
Slitterhead.
It was
reactions,
trash.
yeah. If you are during our reactions, I literally saw the word Silent Hill. And I was like, oh shit, is it finally time? And then it was
Yeah.
like, nope. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh.
That was the same way in the audience too.
Like, oh, really? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you think Sly 5 will be out or announced at least?
I don't think. I hope. I just want it to be a thing. I just want
It ends
more
on
Sly
a-
Cooper or a Sly 1 remake, Sly 1 through 3 remaster for the PS5.
So
Just something to give Sly Cooper
Sly anything.
new life. Yeah,
Something
Sly
with
anything.
Sly.
Yo, Sly 4 and then like
Yes.
cliffhanger, like, come on.
Exactly.
I just
Just
want
I don't know
save
what you're
Sly.
talking about.
I just want Sly to get the Ratchet and Clank / Crash Bandicoot / Spyro treatment. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I just want him. I want to be able to see the hair follicles on Sly Cooper. All right, that's all I want.
They gave us a little tease of it too in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Yes. Oh
Oh,
my
We just
yeah.
saw an updated Sly model. Just give it
Wait.
to us, please.
Which developer is Sly?
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What
What
it
do you
was
think they're
Sparrow
gonna make?
for a hot minute,
What-
but that's Facebook now.
Which unfortunately, Sucker Punch just created a pretty successful new IP.
Yeah.
Which,
Ghosts.
a
Yeah. They're probably doing another one of those first, unfortunately. But
nah, Sly Cooper.
One that will actually
they-
make the money.
they want a bit. They want a bit of a break, you
Sony's
think?
got a ton of different studios. They can make somebody else make the game.
How long did it take them to make Ghost of Tsushima? Quite a while, right?
That's another thing. Sly Cooper was in Ghost of Tsushima as well. You can make Jin look like Sly Cooper.
Oh
with his
yeah,
armor piece.
yeah.
The armor, he had the tail
armor. Mm-hmm.
for his sword, the headband.
This reminds me of them fucking putting Sam Fisher in everything but a Sam
I was
Fisher
just thinking.
game.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
Sly
and
Cooper's
apparently, yeah.
Sly
Hey,
Cooper's just
there's
going to be
hope.
in every Sony game from now on, except a Sly game.
There's
It's
hope
like the
though,
Nick
Sam,
Fury.
He's gonna be
because
the new Sam Fisher.
Yeah.
yeah, Sam Fisher's actually getting his game, so you know.
Then
Yeah,
a
so
VR
there's
game
hope.
now?
Give it a decade or so.
Let me hope, man. Let me hope. Let me get another Chaos Theory, please. Just remaster or remake that one. I'd be okay with that. Yeah. So we have, I guess, Sam now.
One of my
Yeah,
predictions
you're-
was Sly 5, so I have to do. All right, I'll do one of my other ones. Does that mean I have to come up with a replacement?
I mean,
Crap.
you could work on your yes and.
I'll think about it while you guys are saying yours. I'm
right.
gonna go with this one. BioWare will continue to talk about how they want to redeem themselves, but they won't show anything concrete. Maybe a poster or two, but there will be no trailer for Mass Effect or Dragon Age this year. Once again,
No.
they'll just leave me in the
no.
dark, and I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
Pretty
In the
safe
void
bet.
of space.
I don't know. I feel like even if End 7 Day comes around, I feel like there's gonna be another poster like they did this past year.
Yeah, I said they might show a poster,
Oh,
Can I
okay.
get a
but they won't show any they won't show any trailer or anything.
Can I get character art? Flavor piece. Nothing?
A logo. A new logo.
Yeah. Give me a pretty logo. For Dragon Age 4.
I'm pretty pessimistic on this whole thing because all my favorite franchises are just in the dark right now. So
Yeah. And how
I'm
it's made you
expecting
hate
the
games.
worst. Expecting the worst.
Damn, am I the only one who's like hopeful in my predictions? Jesus.
Yes, probably.
Don't worry, my next
Dire
prediction's a
Times,
little
Eric.
hope. All right,
Okay,
Yeah,
I
the
have
next
a
one will be
great
fun.
one.
maybe
I
a,
have a great
a
one.
new hope. What?
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
You just teed me off there, Sam. My first prediction that I want to be hopeful, and probably the only one, we see at least 2 more new Star Wars games get announced this year. And we're going to see a trailer for one of them. That's my kicker for that.
Well, we're supposed to get one during May the 4th.
Yeah, one
Right.
of them's going to be Fallen
Legit
Order.
Grub.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Oh
chance.
yeah,
Good
Fallen
chance.
Order. Isn't I
That's
can't remember if
easy
it was,
points right there.
Yeah.
True.
I can't remember if it was
But I-
announced or not, but isn't Ubisoft working on a Star Wars game?
They did say.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean like new that we don't know about is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that one doesn't
We-
count
we-
if we see it.
We know about Fallen Order 2. We know about the Ubisoft one. I'm saying like not announced, and we don't. People like you and me don't really know.
It's a lot of
About-
Star Wars though,
yeah.
because we have
Dude,
the
if
Ubisoft
Disney
one.
has said anything over the past couple of years, they don't care about if you're engorged on Star Wars.
Mhm.
With all the TV shows, the anime, although the anime was really good, the
Sick.
animated Star Wars, yeah. Some of them hit or miss, right? Book of Boba Fett could be better, I think, but yeah. I think it's just a worse Mandalorian, but I don't want to get into that. I guess we'll go back the other way then, as I see you on
Ooh.
my screen.
Snake Order, huh?
Snake Order, eh?
Sam, are you ready for another one?
Oh fuck, we're doing a snake order. All right. Since you did Star Wars, I'll do Star Wars. The Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga will finally come out.
Yeah.
After years of anticipation, will finally come out, and it will be commonly accepted as the best Lego game.
Yeah. I think
That's
that's
not
pretty
a
easy,
high
yeah.
bar to step over.
I know,
That's coming from a Lego fan.
but
When somebody-
Was that
if it's the best Lego game, I'll love it. So, what's that?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I was on my fantasy critic team, so I'm really hoping this happens for me. It'd be
Spring
good all around.
2022.
All right. What's that?
Please.
Anyway,
It's spring 2022, and the current rumor is that it might come out in March.
Oh my God.
really?
If we get it that soon, I will shed tears.
Right?
That would be
Playing through
awesome.
some of the older Lego games, I can't wait to see them finally get on a new engine.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Brand
yeah.
new
Yeah.
engine. It all looks so crisp.
So shiny. Yeah.
Can't wait to
Yeah.
see those bricks in 4K.
Mhm.
4K bricks.
I hope you're right, Sam.
I hope I am
Let's go.
too.
Let's go to Mick again.
We actually get backwards compatibility on the PS5, and it allows you to use your old discs.
Ooh, I hope so.
Ooh.
But maybe one of my predictions is about that. We'll see when I get to me. I believe it's Gaff
yeah, there's
before me.
that.
So
There was that new patent that got updated recently that says
Yeah.
they're trying to mimic the old hardware, so
So,
it seems more and more likely.
so like you're predicting like PS3 games as well?
Yes, PS3
Oh.
will work on PS5. and
Maybe.
just like Xbox, if you have the disc, you can play it.
That sounds too
That
good
would
to be
be cool.
true.
If they got that to work, that would be awesome.
It sounds too consumer friendly.
Because Xbox just uses emulation, and this sounds like it uses emulation while also mimicking the hardware settings, so it might be possible.
Man,
Man, I hope so. I got a bunch of PS2 games back there that I wanna
Yeah,
go back and play too. So
give me a Monster Rancher compatibility. That's all I'm saying. Oh man, I really hope you're right, though, Mick.
That's how they'll
'cause
get
that would be.
that's how they'll get Sly on the PS4 or PS5.
Yeah,
Oh, no. We brought
Yeah.
Sly back.
I asked for
Old
it.
way.
technically.
I mean, you can stream his games on the PS5, but I can't, so with PS Now.
Yeah. Unless you're hardwired, some of that stuff isn't good. So even xCloud is not super great unless you're hardwired, though. Guess we're back to Gaff then.
PSVR 2 will be priced at $499 CAD. You can do the conversion yourself. Will come out in July 2022. I saw the last
wait.
PSVR. What's up?
July this year?
Yeah, I think it's coming out this year.
No way.
No, it's released or revealed at CES. I don't think you show it unless it's ready for this year, right?
We got
we haven't
6
seen the
months.
headset itself though. Is the thing.
We got 6 months until then. I'm sticking with it. And
Okay.
as for the price, I know the last PSVR was also $399 USD, right? And then it got a price drop. So I think
yeah.
I don't think it's too out of the ballpark. It's still cheaper than the console itself. which is important. But it's also got all these like new shiny specs, OLED, 4K, all the bells and whistles. So that's my guess for the price.
I see that
Yep.
thing being expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely a luxury item. Yeah.
Yeah, just those specs alone are like impressive, and so I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same price as a PS5, but who knows?
Oh,
Rip.
if it is, that's brutal.
Eric.
All right, so since Mick touched on it earlier, I just go with this rumor as well. The rumored PlayStation Spartacus, I think, will be underwhelming in comparison to Game Pass, and at the highest tier, which I believe was rumored to include PS1, 2, and 3 backwards compatibility, will be more expensive than Game Pass Ultimate. And I'm not too sure if this was touching the rumors, but I think you will need it to play the backwards compatible games. Even though I hope I'm wrong on that. I hope
Whoa.
it's like
That
native.
is a part of the rumor. Yeah.
Yeah.
They subscribe to get backwards compatibility.
I hope
Gross.
that's wrong, but I can
Oh.
see Sony charging for that.
That
I think-
sounds like a Sony move. Yeah.
I think they're going to get so much backlash for that.
Yeah.
After shutting down trying to shut down the Vita store, the PS3 store, they're going to get even more backlash if they finally try and charge you more to play your games.
Yeah,
You know what's
if it-
funny about that is Nintendo does this shit all the time.
Nintendo though, they set the list specifically so you actually like play those games, so you're renting them through them. But like if it's actual backwards compatibility on the PlayStation, and they can keep that behind a price, and Xbox has it for free over here, everybody already has a taste of what that's like. They already have
Yeah.
it free over here, so
Mhm.
why will they allow another company to charge for it?
yeah. Like in your prediction, Mick, I hope they allow us to put the disc in and just like do it like I guess how Xbox does it, where you download the digital version, but you need the disc for the authentication. I hope it's true for PlayStation, but I don't know. With how Sony's been lately, I don't know if they'll do that or not.
They're kind of on that PS3 train. A little
And
bit.
even then, PS3, I don't know if it's gonna be I native backwards compatibility. I don't know. I feel like PlayStation 1 and 2 will probably be there, but PS3, I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
I feel like that can still be streaming.
they'll probably have a blurb like that makes them sound like their backwards compatibility is better than the competition, and therefore, if you want to play on the best platform, you got to pay a little extra.
Right. Elitism at its best.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So that brings us back to Eric again, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Snake Order.
If we're doing Snake Order,
Yeah, Snake
okay.
Order. I'm not.
Alright.
Just commit.
All right,
Commit.
yeah,
Go,
yeah,
go,
yeah.
go.
Just-
All right, so this is like a more general prediction. I'm saving my best two for last. Nintendo will have a great year, and it'll be equal to their 2017, where they had a major title almost every 1 to 2 months. However, there will be no Switch revision this year, so no Switch Pro, no Switch 2, nothing like that, and the online will still suck. That's kind of a given right there.
Stole
Yeah.
mine. I also said no Switch revision. Yeah.
But yeah, I can
Right.
see their 2022 being good with like all the rumored stuff going around and just the stuff that's already announced, like Splatoon 2. Advance Wars is coming out pretty soon, I know. There's a lot of rumors going around about a Fire Emblem game, about Xenoblade, about Metroid Prime remaster or remake. I don't know. There's like a lot of rumors on that as well. I can see this year being pretty good for Nintendo. And then obviously
Oh.
Breath of the Wild 2 if that hits this year.
I mean, I guess they got a pretty decent start with Pokemon this month, and
Oh yeah,
Kirby.
Pokemon this month too.
Kirby's in
and Kirby.
March.
Yep.
Right.
That Kirby
So, yeah.
game was cool.
There's a lot
Yeah.
there's a lot riding on Nintendo this year.
I'm definitely
Mhm.
buying that Kirby game day one, which is shocking because I'm not a big Nintendo guy.
Doesn't seem.
Looks sick.
I'm shocked.
I'm also shocked.
It looks sick.
And that's not counting the
Okay.
third parties too. Like we have Triangle Strategy from Square coming out, and who knows what else
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get. So, Chocobo GP. I know if you're not
Triangle
really
Strategy.
into that,
Yeah,
but
dude.
that game looks fun.
Strap
Alright.
in.
So,
Yeah,
that's
go
my
ahead.
prediction.
I'm just gonna. Fine. Here's my number 2. Like, yeah, no Switch revision, no Switch Pro, none of that whatsoever. Just the same old Switch OLED, regular Switch. because Nintendo sees that people are still buying it, right? So why spend the money to make a new one? It's still the number one selling console every month. Why should they care?
Your nihilism is getting to me, Gaff.
Oh, sorry, that's my number 3. Whoops. Yeah, no Switch Pro.
Sam.
What? No.
No?
Mick.
Hi.
Mixture.
Don't you know your
That's right.
ABCs?
You're right. There is no
So-
order. There's only chaos.
We've been wanting Final Fantasy VII Remake on Xbox for a while, but it does not come out this year.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
PlayStation's gonna find a way to extend the exclusivity deal.
There's a rumor going around where that mainline Final Fantasy games are probably going to be exclusive to PlayStation,
Yeah,
and that sucks.
it
That's-
does,
oh
especially
my
after the big
God.
Xbox push a couple
Yeah.
of years ago, where they got all the Final Fantasy games on Game Pass.
Which
And then that went away pretty quickly. But we also
Yeah.
were supposed to get Final Fantasy 14 on Xbox. We haven't heard anything about that in a long time.
Yeah,
But I think PlayStation is really pushing for keeping Final Fantasy on their platform, which is pretty evident with 7 Remake, with 16, Forspoken, all these deals for them having exclusive games. I think they're going to find a way to keep 7 Remake exclusive for a longer time.
why, man? I want to play it. It looks so cool. And
money.
All I
That's
have
why.
is an Xbox.
It is pretty cool, Gaff. I'll give you that. It's a good game.
It's great.
It's a really good game.
Jesus.
They're gonna make like Integrate Super Duper Edition, and that's
Yeah.
another reason to extend the exclusivity.
like
The
Persona
Ultimate
5,
Edition that
dude.
includes Integrate somehow.
Slightly up res to 8K.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Steven because he wants
Those
to play it
doors.
so bad, but
Dude,
the
I'm
PC
waiting
version is
for-
not that great apparently.
Yeah, I heard it's dookie for right now, so I'm holding off.
You have a PS4, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm not playing on that shit, dude. My PS4 is in storage.
That's what I played it on. Or wait,
Okay.
is that what I played it on? I don't even
If you
remember.
played
what
it
I
last year,
no,
then yeah.
No, I played it on PS5.
You're the one that has the
Never
means
mind.
to actually play this
Never
game, Steven.
I'm not dragging my PS4 out for that shit, dude.
I'll take it off your hands.
It's not
Don't say
that
it.
shit. It's a great game. What are you talking about? That shit.
It's fine, man. I don't want to play a lesser version of the game, is what I'm saying.
I get you.
I guess.
I want them frames, bro. And also those textures,
Fair
apparently,
enough.
which look really
Yeah.
good. Except for the doors. There was something about the doors.
Yeah, the
I
doors didn't
remember.
look great.
Yeah.
For some
All right, now
reason.
it's you, Sam.
Now it is me, and I'm gonna be negative because that's how I be. Digital E3 will not happen this year.
Not even.
Nope,
I agree. Yeah.
that's my prediction.
I think I agree too.
Yeah, I agree. It's not one of my predictions. Last night I was thinking about it, but I feel like it's not
yeah.
gonna happen.
They announced that the in-person thing wasn't gonna happen, and they couldn't confirm whether the digital thing was gonna happen. So I feel
not
like
only-
it's not going to.
Not only that, like all the partners saying that they had no idea about what was going on with E3, which
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
was weird. And also, there was confirmation that somebody was looking at the LA Convention Center calendar, and E3 wasn't on it last year,
Mm.
like for this year, and they normally
Oh,
have
yeah.
that booked over a year out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they like Rebecca at Valentine's article on IGN, she was pointing that out that they probably were just holding off on this information for a long while, just to really plan out like what actually they're going to do, but they have no real plan right now.
Well, imagine the partners are not a great picking right now for E3, given that you have Jeff Keighley coming swooping in hot with Summer
Yeah.
Game Fest, and I don't
With
know.
Jeff Keighley leaving, and Xbox is really the biggest partner right now because they have their own stage, even though they're not technically a part of E3 anymore.
Yeah.
They're still right there. They have a big presence at that time. But I think the biggest thing is every single developer has realized we don't need to spend that money on a booth or spend that money on a specific time during E3. We just put out a presentation and say, hey, we just want to show off some games. People will show up and be interested.
I like Devolver's one. It's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
They always do some
you-
crazy stuff there.
Did you try out Devolverland last year? The little game that they had?
No, I did not, but I heard about it.
It was pretty fun.
I just love their games in general, though. So, and
Yeah.
Annapurna did a really good one as well. So more proving that point that I don't think that they need some huge moniker of a place like E3 to actually get to the audience.
Guys, this is scary.
Yeah,
I like
a little
E3.
bit. Me too. It's like Gamers Christmas, or it used to be. And nowadays it just feels like another digital event. So I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think if you want to get your like those well, if you're at home, you're still watching the conferences either way, but like if you want to go in person, I feel like PAX is becoming that now, where E3 is ever since they opened up to the public, it's been a lot different.
And with E3, at least you can be kind of guaranteed the presentation is going to be a banger, or they're going to try.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Or for them at least to have good production value in
Yeah.
most cases. Yeah. What was it like? Cock Media Coach?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about like the conferences that people actually care about.
Okay,
the
that
big
makes
three,
sense.
Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. You know,
Yeah.
Yes.
I still remember that
be-
year where they like officially announced Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that was a wild time for me, just at home watching the stream, be like, "Holy shit, they actually fucking did it!"
Yeah, that
I
was a
remember.
really hype moment.
Same thing with
I
Kingdom
guess
Hearts 3. They did that, and sorry, Steven. They announced
fine.
that and like Final Fantasy 15 back to back, and I was losing my fucking mind. Let me tell you.
One turned out to be better than the other. Who knew?
Whoa, which one you talking? Well, you
I
want
will
to
leave that for
explain?
mystery now, dude. I'm gonna leave that one hanging. Uh, Mine is a little more hopeful. I know we've had a little bit of craziness here, and then after I will definitely decline into the pits of hell with my predictions. You'll be able to walk into a retailer this November and get current gen consoles. I'm calling it now. Calling it now. I really hope.
You hope so.
Oh
I
my
hope for
God.
your sake that you like that actually happens.
Yeah, man. Yeah, even with the shit, like I have the funds on an available basis, and I'm just stubborn and I don't want to pay the bundle prices or scalper prices for that, so I get to wait, and that really sucks.
I hope so. Do you know how many people keep asking me to help them find consoles for them? Just because I follow Wara64 on Twitter, and that's how I get them all most of the time. Like I have to
Yeah.
keep his notifications on, and a lot of times he posts a lot more than just consoles, so my phone gets blown up.
hmm
And
I have like
yeah,
GPU alerts. I've got freaking because I need one of those too, and I've got the Series X, and like there's a Discord that I'm a part of, and it's madness. I want to mute it all, really. And
yeah.
just
I
say
think I
fuck it,
found
but
like 3 or 4 Xbox Series X's and like 3 or 4 PlayStations for people. And like I don't want to keep doing that. Please.
no.
I don't want to keep looking for other people. I have my consoles. I don't need any more.
While while we got you talking, Eric, what's your next one?
My next one, let's see. I got a final 2 here. Which one do I want to go on? Do I want to go with my hype one or my other? You know, I'll go with my number 5 one. This one's a little more um downer, I guess. I'm not gonna say nihilistic like you guys, but I think we're gonna see a lot more gaming acquisitions and exclusivity deals this year. You know, with
Mhm.
Microsoft acquiring all of ZeniMax and then Sony acquiring Bluepoint and other companies. Take-Two just acquired Zynga for Pete's sakes. I think we're gonna start seeing a lot more deals going on to try to make their company seem like the better than the competition. And then, like I said earlier, with the future Final Fantasy games being exclusive to PlayStation rumor, I can see Microsoft trying to do something similar to that. Maybe like some with like Western games. Like I don't know if they ever make a new Tomb Raider. I can see that being exclusive again to Xbox.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think exclusivity is going to come with Game Pass. I think that's going to be the big thing. Is not maybe
yeah.
exclusives, but just making it available for a very low price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even then, you see that now. Like we just got Rainbow Six Extraction coming out Game Pass day one,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and other stuff. It's most likely gonna happen this year as well.
Actually, do you mind if I do my number 4 because it's on the same topic?
Yeah, go ahead.
So with Stalker 2 being delayed to December, Xbox needs games to fill out their first half of the year because they have nothing really until Redfall, which will probably be fall at the latest or at the earliest. So I think they're going to grab a lot of games to fill that out. Big bangers like Lego Star Wars, Dying Light 2, and Elden Ring.
Bro.
Elden
Elden
Ring.
Ring would be
Whoa.
if
What are you
Elden Ring
saying
happens,
here? You saying I can
Hold
play
on, hold
Elden
on.
Ring on Game Pass in February?
Hopefully.
Elden Ring, Schmelden Ring, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga on Game Pass. Oh, baby, that'd be sick.
I think they're going to every third-party developer right now who has a game coming out in the first half of the year and are just ready to throw buckets and buckets of money at them to get it on Game Pass.
I mean, just look at January, dude. Like, look at the amount of games and we're freaking out over that. If they get Elden Ring, that's, I don't know, that's game over for like whatever Spartacus is, at least initially.
They're just gonna slap their big schlong on the table and say, "Hey, we got money.
we
Put your game on Game Pass."
got Microsoft money. What's your price?
I like that. I
I
like
do
that
too.
a lot.
I do too
I
if
think
it means
that's
I don't have to pay.
yeah, I don't know how that slipped my
Extra.
mind about the Game Pass exclusivity deals. Like that's been happening for a while.
I was talking. Andrea Renee was doing a space recently, and I hopped on. She was talking about exclusives and how there be console war generation. And I forgot to bring up that the biggest thing right now for Xbox is Game Pass. That's their number one weapon right now because buying a next gen game only, which we're gonna get probably move more into this next year. That's $70 on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox, you can get it for $10 minimum.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
It's such a wild thing, man. Like Game
Mhm.
Pass has changed the way I consider my purchasing decisions for games. And
Yeah.
it's saved me a lot of goddamn money. And a lot of people a lot of goddamn money. And I think that's
So much money.
Yeah, it's the Netflix of games. Only you download the games, and that's xCloud is still in its infancy, I know, but even that it works pretty damn well. And that's just
It's
like
great.
yeah, like with you have
More
a
people need to
Kishi
know
or you
about
have
it.
seriously though. I can't believe it's not like I'm not seeing Gamecast commercials more, I guess. On like mainstream TV, I suppose. Like
You watch TV?
Yeah, gamers don't watch TV, bro. Come on.
I don't watch
Plus,
TV.
there is so much word of mouth.
Yeah,
Yes. I do have
like
friends
you
that
see
do
people
mention Game
online
Pass.
you see people online complaining about too much Game Pass word of mouth. To be honest, and like
And those guys can be quiet. They don't know what they're talking about.
yeah, but when people say it's the best deal in gaming, it's because it is the best deal in gaming.
That's the
Yeah.
truth.
hands
Yeah.
down.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I do think that there's definitely some credence and some traction to your thoughts there, Nano, because like I said with January, you see the crazy day one title with Extraction, which does have more hype than I thought it was going to, or earlier, and I really hope that game turns out good because it just looks like Siege, but with zombies.
From the trailers, if you look closely enough, I think it's going to be better implemented than most other zombie horde games.
Yeah, they have some
So-
cool mechanics in there that I
Mhm.
was super interested in to see. I hope it's a sleeper hit, honestly, because Back for Blood came out and I fell off pretty hard on that.
Well, Back for Blood, their biggest issue was they decided to go for difficulty over playability.
Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right there.
And Siege, like Rainbow Six Team, they have that formula down to a science now for how you can hop in. It is hard to really get into though because the skill base of players is so high. So making a co-op
Oh,
entry
yeah.
point to where you can get used to the characters is another great way to get into Siege. But also, the gameplay of Siege is so much fun.
Oh yeah, it's
The
so
gunplay
smooth.
feels
there.
amazing. The abilities feel fantastic.
It's just like rocket science to try to get into and be good at. And I
Yeah.
think with Extraction, with having the same mechanics, which I love, I'm hoping it's good. But yeah, Game Pass is gonna be fucking killer. I hope this year, just like you said. Redfall, I think is probably October though. That's my guess for that.
Who's
Fuck, who
next?
is next then? That would be. I guess I'll go because I'm blabbing. But we'll get another Switch, but it won't be the Switch Pro. I don't know what it'll be, but I think we're gonna get another iteration on the Switch.
The Switch Lite OLED.
Yeah, the Switch. I was
see that
actually
happening, to
thinking
be
that
honest.
exactly because we have the Switch Lite with the bet. Like, okay, now it's $250 with the OLED screen, and people buy that shit, you know. Yeah, and I don't know. I think we'll get that, and it'll have maybe more resolution, or maybe we get one with fucking
Optimistic.
yeah. I don't know, with
What
built-in like headset support.
What if it's like the Switch XL, but they don't actually change, like literally just blow up the screen, so the pixels are just larger,
Oh my
just
god!
more square.
Wouldn't that just be the OLED though? Because it's not a bigger resolution, but the bezels are smaller, so technically it's a bigger screen.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
But even more.
I think we're definitely gonna see some burn-in screens there eventually with those OLEDs. Hopefully not. Yeah, let's go to Sam.
All right, this is my last one. Just putting that out there. I went big. I went pretty big. The game
Bigger than
of the
Lego
year.
Star Wars.
Oh, no. The game of the year nominees at the Game Awards, will be.
Wow.
And I don't think this is gonna. I actually don't think this is
Wow.
gonna happen because there's gonna be some indie game that releases that's gonna get fucking nominated because that happens every year. Or maybe not necessarily indie, but like It Takes Two. So the game of the year nominees at the Game Awards will be Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok, the sequel to the Breath of Wild 2, Breath of Wild, if that even fucking comes out. Starfield. I'm optimistic about that game now. And Final Fantasy 16.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
I'm optimistic, all right? I'm
This
optimistic
out
about
and
those
play-
last two.
Clip
You
this
had
out and
me-
play it at our reactions to this year's Game Awards. Just so
You
we
had
see.
me until Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, well,
were
I got to
almost
throw
there.
something in there that's
If
not
all those
obvious.
games come out, then yeah, I think you have a shot of taking that prediction.
Sure.
That's if they all come out.
There's no way Final Fantasy 16. Like,
I'm optimistic.
I'm
I trust in
optimistic, though.
Yoshi P. I don't know.
And I hope
Wait,
Starfield
wait.
is that good.
Oh,
I do
sorry,
too.
Gaff.
Yeah, Skyrim won a bunch of Game of the Year awards,
You got another prediction, Gaff?
I have two left. I don't know how Sam overtook me.
Well, because Mick took one of mine. It was Sly Cooper, so I know. And Steven just said, "Fuck the order. We're just gonna abandon
just
the
going.
nice order
Yeah.
we were
Okay.
going on and just throw it to whoever he wants."
Yeah. Have
So
the
my
power.
next prediction is gonna be a bit less hype for most of you, maybe, but some of you may know of an author called Brandon Sanderson, and one of his YouTube videos, he said he's been doing some game stuff and movie stuff. He definitely
Ooh.
said he's working with a game studio that none of you guys are gonna guess. So he's definitely making a game, and yeah, I'll go
That's
on a limb
exciting.
and I'll go on a limb and say it's a Mistborn game. I'm wearing a shirt.
Oh,
with the symbol.
please.
You predicted this last year, bro.
Yeah, but I'll be right eventually. Plus, there's
You know
even
what I
more.
That's true.
There was more evidence this year than last year. That's my prediction. 2022, there will be a Mistborn or some game that's in the Cosmere universe.
Brando Sando. Let's go. Eric.
All right, for my final one, there's another. I saved my best one for last, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't say best one actually, because I like all these. But another anniversary is happening this year, and it's the Persona 25th. And I think one of the announcements is going to be at least one more Persona 5 spinoff, whether that be like Persona 5 Arena or a Striker sequel, whatever it is. There's going to be one more spinoff, and then I think this is obvious. The final announcement's going to be a Persona 6 announcement or like a teaser or something.
Yeah, that has to be.
Gotta happen. Persona
What's the
5 came out
timeline
in
look like?
20. When Persona 5? I'm blanking on it now. I think 2017 in the States.
I don't know. You're the
I
Persona
believe
dude.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, why are you asking
Come
us?
on.
Well, let me look it up then.
You're the one that's platinum
pretty-
Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale, all right?
And
Yeah,
Strikers.
Jesus.
And
Christ.
Persona
Yeah.
5 Strikers.
2016 in Japan, 2017 in the States. So I think we're due for an announcement for Persona
Yeah.
6, or at least a teaser or something. Well,
Yeah, I think you're right. Mick, you ready for yours?
I am. So we are having a rumor about Mario Kart 9.
Damn it, dude! I was gonna. Okay.
do you want to do it again? I can think of another one.
No, you can probably make it sound way better than me.
Oh, it's real. It's coming out this year, and it's gonna be called Super Kart Brothers.
What?
Brothers.
Like Super Smash Brothers, but Super Kart Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Are they going to
So it's
include
gonna
a battle royale mode?
Well, no, it's gonna be Mario Kart, but like Smash Brothers. It's like gonna be
Okay.
every single Nintendo character
Yeah.
racing it out instead of just Mario.
Oh, they did have.
They're going to
like,
start
the
doing those
tie-ins, right?
invitation things at every
had Link.
announcement.
Yeah,
They
you
had
took it.
Link
My
8.
prediction word for word. Not word for word, but every word I had, you had a better word for it.
I was going to say, you also predicted that it would be called Super Kart Brothers.
No, I would not have included brothers in a million years.
Super Kart Brothers Double Dash.
They just had to include the double dash. That's the DLC, dude.
I'm with you. I think that for the next cart, it'll just be the Nintendo crossover game, and also include like third-party characters, like on the tier of like Joker and whatnot.
Sora, you know, classics.
I don't
Give me
think Sora's
Goku.
ever happening again.
Give me Goku in the cart.
Sora driving around in a little gummy ship. You don't want that?
Oh my god.
What if it's like
that's
Master
terrible.
Chief and a Warthog?
No, I want
Oh,
that, but I
shit.
don't think it's ever gonna happen again. That was a one-time announcement, and I don't think anything on that scale is ever gonna happen for Smash or maybe Nintendo Kart.
Definitely would be Banjo in there, right? Because he had the whole cart thing,
Mm.
nuts and bolts. So that would be an easy home run there. I guess I'll go. This one's not super great. The NFTs will be everywhere by mid-year, with at least one newsworthy story per week.
We already had one this
Oh,
past week
God.
with Troy Baker.
Per week. Oh, that's so much.
Oh yeah, Troy Baker last week or this past week. Nolan North the next week.
Please no.
I got
That would be very upsetting to me.
unfortunately, that's just where we find ourselves. And I have
Yeah.
one more, but Gabs, do you have another one?
Yeah, I do have another one.
Okay.
Oh, but before that, I wanted to mention to Eric, I was on the Persona subreddit when the whole Troy Baker thing broke out, and yeah, everyone's making memes and clowning Troy Baker. Apparently, Nanako's voice actor is also a big proponent of NFTs, and they have like Yukiko's voice actress and Yuri Lowenthal denouncing NFTs at the same time.
No.
It's just funny.
Yuri, yes.
Nice. I commend you for going there because I tend to not go to
Right.
those subreddits at all. I
My
find that
final
game specific subreddits can be toxic sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Halo.
Yeah. Okay. My final prediction: Microsoft acquires another major third-party studio. Bonus points if it's Sega or Ubisoft. And I'm also throwing in,
Whoa.
regardless, Ubisoft Plus will be folded into Game Pass, just like EA Play.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Feels like a natural evolution of what they're doing right now.
That would
It's
be
only a
really
matter of
cool.
time, in my opinion.
That'd be pretty cool if I didn't have to pay extra for the next Assassin's Creed game.
Never have to pay for an Assassin's Creed ever again.
Thank God. I should have
Beyond-
stopped. I should have stopped a long time ago, to be honest.
Same.
Yeah, that subscription actually sounds pretty cool since it includes the DLC as well.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what gets
That's
me. is-
genuinely
Oh
smart.
man, the Ubisoft thing. It includes DLC.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Because
It's like
like,
the
$15
$40 Assassin's Creed DLC you can get for
yeah,
$15 a month.
Exactly my thoughts.
especially because they release so much DLC now for their games. Like especially Assassin's Creed. Fucking Valhalla just keeps getting expansions. I mean, it's crazy.
Mhm.
I reached the point of fatigue in Valhalla, and then I'll come back for another 5 or 6 hours, and then I'll
Yeah.
be fatigued again.
I did come up with another prediction, Steven.
Yeah, go ahead, and then I'll say my final one.
Since mine got taken immediately off the bat. And this stems from the Mario Kart talk, Super Mario or Super Kart Bros talk. Sony will bring back PlayStation.
No, they won't.
Oh,
I know where you're going
yes.
with this already.
Just keep trying. Keep trying, man.
You know, one of
Keep
these days
trying.
I'll be right. That's all I got. They'll bring it back. You know, they got more characters now. They got Kratos. They got Kratos was in the last one, but they got Aloy.
We've got what's
Spider-Man.
Go.
They got Astrobot. Was he in the other one? I don't
No.
think so. No. Astrobot. You know, Spoiler Boy.
Jin, I believe is his name.
Jin. Yeah, all those
And a girl.
Ghost of Tsushima characters.
Rivet.
Rivet.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Kit. Yeah. See, plenty of characters. The chick from Returnal.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. her
Oh
name.
yeah.
Yeah. See, they got all kinds of characters to throw together
They're
a
gonna put-
squad.
They'll also put Kana in there.
Kana, yeah.
Okay.
The Gran
so
Turismo car.
Gran Turismo.
Yep.
the platinum trophy.
I would say someone with a baseball bat, but that's no longer exclusive.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh, God. Okay, so I want to get a feel for who all has predictions left that they want to do.
I got
before do
nothing.
My final.
I'm dry.
Nada.
Nope, nothing left.
Nada.
I'm empty.
Okay, we are good to go then for the final one. This one is not going to happen, but I want to hope. We're going to see some an extended gameplay trailer for Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah, right. That game's done. That game's dead.
They will not let it die. The creator will never let it die. So
We haven't heard about that for years. And the last time we heard about it was them saying,
What?
"Join our experimental monkey program to help us out." We also
They got
are
enough-
musicians and artists.
what I'm saying is they've
AKA
got
do the
enough
work for
monkeys. They got enough monkeys and enough time. They'll get some gameplay together.
You know the
us.
saying about like have infinite number of monkeys on a typewriter, eventually write Shakespeare or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what happened with this, and I believe we'll see something at around E3 is where I'm thinking we'll see it.
Extended gameplay
Hey,
trailer.
and if
Yes,
it's-
extended because we
and it-
saw some kind of before.
And if Gap's prediction comes true, it will be on Ubisoft Plus, which will be on Game Pass.
Hooray!
Sure. yeah.
Everybody wins.
Game over.
I had another bleak one, but I don't know if this is really a wild prediction. We'll have 3 new COVID variants throughout the year.
Oh, great.
Oh, dude, they're
Yeah.
Thanks,
Why?
man. Why do you have to
Off the
say
line.
that, bro?
we're getting new variants left and right. You just don't hear about them.
I had to set the tone for the whole year. As we all know, it's kind of going to be that way, unfortunately. Some great predictions from everyone. I genuinely hope none of mine besides the
Yeah. Some of them are really sad.
besides the Star Wars games, you know, like I genuinely hope that those don't happen. But I hope that you know, the bad ones are proven wrong and the good ones are proven right. And we all end up winners if as long as we're playing games together. So I don't know. I want to thank you for coming on the episode, Mick. That was a lot of fun.
No, thank you for having me. This has been a lot of
Thank
fun.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks, man.
It was a little bit longer one, but I think we had some good stuff in there for sure. If you want to go ahead and shout out what you're working on, what people can look into as far as like your platforms one more time, and
Yeah.
we'll get us out of here.
You can find me everywhere at TheNanoBiologist or Nanosecond Gaming on TikTok and YouTube. I also do written reviews for But Why the Podcast at butwhythepodcast.com. And find me on Twitter at TheNanoBiologist.
Nice. And I want to send people off with a parting gift. If you guys have anything that you you think that people should experience throughout the week, I'd be happy to hear from you. Mine would be to play Ember with your friends, because that was a really good time.
Nice.
And Sam, do you have one?
Mine would be to play Forgotten City if you haven't yet, because it's on Game Pass and it is phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
Gaffney.
Non-game related, but watch Don't Look Up. It's a very important
Mm.
movie, very important to the world we currently live in.
Eric.
Also non-game related. Depending where you are, it may not be cold. I would say go outside and maybe take a jog at some point. I don't know. Clear your mind. You know, if anything troubling you, just go out and take a jog. Clear your mind, man.
Great. Those are all super suggestions. I'm excited for 2022. I hope everyone else is. Thank you guys for watching X to Interact. Follow us on all platforms. We're pretty much on everything under the name X to Interact: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all that good shit. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great one.